Hi, my beginning artists. Okay, just wanted to go over what we went on in class in case you had questions. So, number one, you're at my Bitmoji classroom, always the jump off point, right? We talked about boundaries and identities again. We took our basic information that we did yesterday on different types of boundaries and what makes up our identity. And we talked about how do you express your identity. So our class discussion was like, how do you express your identity? What makes you you? And the class kind of decided your name is definitely your identity. So let's just say your name is Christina. Well, you might go by Christina, but you might go by Chrissy. Might go by Chris. You might go by Kay. Whatever it is, that helps to express your identity because everyone is different. You express your identity by hobbies and sports. So if you're someone who is always walking around with a book, we know you're a bookworm, right? You really like to read. If you are somebody who really likes sports and want to identify with that, you might be wearing name brand stuff like Adidas or Supreme or Nike, or you might even be wearing things that go with your soccer logos for your teams or your baseball team. Dress and style is a really good way to express your identity. How you dress, if you like to wear dresses, or if you like, as a guy, you like to wear sweatpants a lot, or maybe you like to wear your Ike wear. By the way, tomorrow's a spirit day, so make sure you wear your yellow. Your style, that's definitely a way that you express your identity. Like today, I don't even wear glasses, but my eyes from being on the computer all the time, they're getting tired by the end of the day. So I bought these cool glasses, pretty hip, right? See how they're kind of blue? That's because they take out that blue light that is on computers all the time. So I'm expressing my identity by telling you my eyes get tired by being on the computer all the time. Even your personality expresses your identity. You might be shy, or you might be super outgoing. You could be quiet. You could be funny. So, those are all different ways we express our identity. Then we also talk about how people's boundaries vary. And people came up with some people do riskier things than others. Some people might be comfortable saying, yeah, I'm out at Folsom Lake and I'm going to jump off a really high rock and jump into the water and I'm good with that. Some people are like, no way, I am not doing that. That scares me. Some people might say, hey, I'm comfortable. When I get older, I want to jump out of a plane and go skydiving. Some people are like, no way. So if you are, some people have really wide boundaries and some people have super narrow boundaries, and that's what makes us different. So just think about that, and we'll kind of go more over this to tie into what we're doing with our graffiti art. Some people's boundaries are bigger than others. The second thing I want to go over with you today is this cool site. It's called Digital Sketchpad. So what I want you to do is practice on this because this is how you're going to do your final summative task. So let me let it load here. Okay. Now, here, let me just give you a quick overview. So how you can even get started on this. Woo, look, that's kind of cool. That's a vector fill. So if I come up here, I can change this. If I click on right below, it defaults to calligraphy, but I can get a variety of different things to paint or to draw, right, on here. I can, let's say I want to use my pen. Okay, right now it's filling with this black. But let's say I want to do something different. I can change it. I can change it to a red. So now all of a sudden I'm going in red. I can make it bigger. So now I'm going in a thick red and drawing. I can change this and say, hey, I want to do an arrow. Yeah. Okay. I'm doing an arrow, but let's say I want to fill that arrow with a color. I can do that. Let's say I want to change that. I can come up to the select tool and I can click on my arrow and I can change my fill. So let's say I want to do a pattern. Maybe I want to do that on the inside. I can drag it and make it bigger and fatter. What else can I do on this? I can do like calligraphy. We talked about that. Sketchy. Whoops, is sketchy. What is the sketchy one again? I'm trying to remember. Oh, that's where you fill inside things, which is kind of cool. Here's an eraser on it. You can erase stuff. If you're selected on it, you can erase. Or if you don't like something on it, you just do the select tool and you push delete. Okay? What's another thing? You can type text. Hi, everyone. I can change my text. As long as I'm selected on it, I can fill it with a different color. I can totally change it into a pattern. All right, so what I want you to do with this is play around with all the different things, because tomorrow you are going to create, graffiti art in this. You can change it, by the way, that's different tools there. That was the text tool. You can do different shapes. Here's stars or a burst. Oh, wow, cool. I love this site. It's a really, really cool site. I'm just messing around, showing you a couple different things you can do. Okay, let me select this. And now I'm going to change the inside of it. There you go. Okay. So anyway, play around with this site a little bit. Get comfortable with it, because tomorrow you are going to create your own graffiti art with it. All right. I'll talk to you later.